everyone. This is Leah from the Ray Center and Tyler from the Waterville Valley Recreation Department, and we are currently not being eaten by black flies.
That's right, Leah. It's been a very breezy spring. Maybe some of you recall a couple weeks ago there was a Tuesday.
Yes.
It was where the wind was just whipping around, trees being blown down, and here we are next to one of those trees that was blown down. This one appears to be a fir tree, and it looks like there was some sort of structural weakness in the base of the tree here, and so the top fell down. But a couple interesting things here is that, first of all, it's a pretty sunny spot we are in now. Part of that is the time of year, but also there's like a hole in the canopy where this tree used to be. And so that means that some of the vegetation down below may start to change because there will be more sunlight hitting the forest floor. So that inspires different species of plants and even tree seedlings to grow. So these events that sometimes seem quite dramatic, as is often the case in the natural world, it's very dynamic, always changing, and there's life that depends on the end of one life. Always starts a couple others. But you can see here in this tree, the wood in the middle here, it's not transporting much nutrients or food or water. Most of that happens right on this barrier between the outside external bark of the tree and the inside, the interior heartwood here. And as again is often the case in nature, a lot of the exciting stuff happens here on the border, like right where two worlds are meeting. But trees sometimes break this way, but sometimes they get blown over, but they're still holding on to what's below them and trying to grip, and then they end up pulling up a bunch of earth with them. I see one right over there. Let's take a look.
The cinematography will amaze you right now. We're on part of the Bigfoot walk, aren't we?
It may have been responsible. It could have been wind, could have been Bigfoot. Yeah, check this out. So, this tree blew down in the fall, and as I mentioned, this tree, its roots were holding on to that soil, and as it fell over, it pulled all that soil up into the air. Now, this rock right here, pretty good sized rock. It's probably a good
The even bigger one over here.
35, 40 pound rock that is, 4 feet in the air. It's not gonna stay there forever. This wood, it's already starting to dry out. It's gonna break down, little pieces will start to fall off. And so the soil up here, all the mineral part of this root ball is going to drop right here. And so this is one way that you can tell if you are looking at the forest floor and you see lots of hummocks and lumps and things like that, then it's probably been a forest floor for a while. Versus some places you go in New England and the ground is actually fairly level, and that lets you know that that area was probably a pasture more recently. But in an old growth forest, you're more likely to see places where the wind has knocked a tree over, and then you get those hummocks and lumps.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
That's right.